You guys know I like to really be objective with definitions. So dreams versus goals, what we're talking about today. Dreams are those ambitions or ideals that you have for yourself. In a perfect world, no setbacks, no limitations. What is it that you would want to achieve for yourself? What is it that you want to have for yourself, that you want to see for yourself? It could be in the next week, in the next 90 days, because we have one more quarter left, the next year, 5 years, 10 years. In a perfect ideal world, what is it that you want for yourself? No limitations, no thinking small, dreams. What are your dreams? Think about that, because this is gonna, if you go through this thinking exercise and even a journaling if you need to, I think it'll be very helpful for you. Goals are more like an object of an ambition or an aim or an effort. I want you to really pay attention to the word effort. A dream is just an ideal. A goal is an object of that ambition. It's an aim or it's an effort. So it's something that is a part of a dream, but it's something you have to work toward. It's something that you are aiming specifically for, and it is something that lies within a dream. It's a piece of a dream. The reason why I want you to pay close attention to the two is because you do need both in life. I believe that you do need to be a big dreamer. You do need to think about what you would really like to have in your ideal world. It's very important for visualization. It's very important for starting to become so that you can see it. It's very important to help shift your energy so that you can start to create the life that you want to live. While you need to dream big and while you need to think big and think about what you want in a perfect world, you also need to be practical and grounded and have some sort of aim or some sort of efforts or achievements or pieces of those dreams that you are actively working to in order for you to get toward a dream. If you are not doing that, then all you are is a dreamer. But if you are only working toward objects, pieces of goals or practical ambitions, or just acting practically and safe, what you will find is that you are missing out on dreaming. I hope that makes sense. So you could be a dreamer without having any goals, which means you really aren't going to get anywhere. You just have all these ideals about what you want for yourself, but you have no action or follow through to make them happen. However, you can also be so goal oriented that you are only working on achieving the things that you can maybe achieve, can maybe 90% achieve, but you're never stretching yourself to move towards something bigger and better and grow and create miracles for yourself and miracles in your life. Now, another piece of goal setting is objectives. And objectives are the things aimed at or sought after to get you to your goal. So all I'm doing is breaking down things step by step. So at the top, you have dreams. To get to your dreams, you have to have goals that funnel into your dream. To accomplish your goals, you need to have a specific objective targets that funnel into a goal. So objectives are things that are aimed at or sought after to help you accomplish your goals. And then outcomes are the way that things turned out. I want you to know what each of these things mean. You need to have your dreams broken down if you want to create success for yourself. What creates success for yourself? What creates successful outcomes, positive consequences, etc., is the way that you set your goals and objectives to meet your dreams. And if you don't do one step, if you don't do your objectives and you just do your goals, you have a high level view of what it takes to reach your dream. But what happens is that you focus on outcomes and you focus on goals. And so you look at a big picture, and when you don't accomplish that big picture, what it does is it can make you feel lonely, or it can make you feel like a liar or like a fraud, or like you are continuously letting yourself down or letting others down, or like you have a lack of follow through. And the reason why we can sometimes feel this way is because we often focus on the wrong things. Instead of focusing on our objectives And no matter what, just doing our objectives, knowing and trusting that they're going to lead us to the desired outcome, knowing that our objectives are going to eventually lead us to our goals, knowing that our objectives are going to lead us to our goals. And if we keep hitting our goals, then we will meet our dreams. When we don't think about it like that and trust that our objectives are what we should focus on to carry us to our success, it ends up making goals feel like they are overwhelming, like we will never achieve them, or like when we don't achieve something so big, we let ourselves down. Most people focus on dreams and then they never get shit done, or they focus on goals and goals are so big that they can, and you say you want to lose 30 pounds. You don't focus on the little steps that you need to lose 2 pounds a week. You focus on the fact that you need to lose 30 pounds and you haven't. That is so discouraging. Or people focus on the outcomes. Maybe what you did before didn't work, so you don't think that you'll be successful going forward, or maybe because you are looking at a big picture and not achieving that 30-pound weight loss, you feel like you're a failure, when in fact what you need to be focusing on the day-to-day is those small tiny objectives, or we can call them the small tiny habits that are going to start to move you in the right direction of what you want. Most people do not focus on the objectives, and I think that if you start to study a lot of successful people, what you'll find is that they say that one of the number one things that has been integral in them achieving their success is consistency. And consistency is not the goal. Consistency is having the vision of the goal, having the vision of the dream, but the day in and day out, their actions, their habits, their follow through, and their effort is channeled into objectives that help them accomplish what it is they want to accomplish. So as we head into the last quarter, what is it that you want to accomplish? If you haven't done this, if you haven't started to set the dreams for yourself, if you haven't started to believe in something bigger than yourself, if you have not started to set goals and objectives, it is not too late to accomplish something very big for yourself before the end of this year. The rest of this year may have been shitty for you. However, if you focus on the objectives, not the big picture, focus on the tiny things that you needed to do consistently that were in alignment with the bigger goals and dreams that you have for yourself, that you would see reward and you would see positivity coming into your life. So now as we head into the last quarter, what is it that you want to accomplish?